What's going on, guys? My name's Ethan. Welcome back to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here to rank every Black Ops 3 Zombies map from worst to best. Now, guys, this will be only including Black Ops 3, the maps that were made for Black Ops 3. So, Shadows of Evil, Eisendrache, Zetsubou, Shima, Gorod, Krovi, and Revelations will be the 5 maps that are ranked. The Giant, I already ranked. If you guys want to take a look at that, go and take a look at my BO3 Chronicles videos, because technically it's just Derice, but upgraded. But without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into number 5. Coming in at our number 5 spot, ladies and gentlemen, we have Zetsubou no Shima. Now, I hated this map. I despised this map. I thought this was one of the worst maps that was ever created. After taking the time and learning the map, I can safely say that I was wrong, and I will admit that. It is not as bad as I thought. I genuinely think it's a good map. I think it's a good map. I think it's very tedious, but then again, some of the best zombies maps ever are. For example, Origins is definitely very, very tedious. Eisendrache is a little bit, but Zetsubou no Shima is a tedious map, yet it's a ton of fun. I think it's a really good map. However, you know, the other BO3 maps are better. Mezzimuni is really fun to use. I really enjoyed using it. You have the best specialist weapon in the Skull of Subway. I will always call it the Skull of Subway. I do not care when anyone says Subway. It's called the Skull of Subway, officially. But honestly, this map is a ton of fun. I hate the Thrashers, though, and the Spiders can be very annoying at times. But regardless, it is a good map. Just, however, all the other BO3 maps are slightly better, so therefore I'm going to give Zetsubou number 5. Coming in at number 4, ladies and gentlemen, we have Gorod Krovi. Now, people are going to probably be like, what, Gorod at 4? What the fuck? Do you even play zombies? Yes, I do. I'm not the best at it, but I think Gorod Krovi is a good map. There are a few issues. One, the Wonder Weapon can't really take you past round 50, which is a little bit disappointing. The Gauntlet Siegfried is not really that cool. It's well, sure, you get a pet dragon. Awesome. The Flamethrower sucks. On insta-kill, it's good, but sucks. The Fist can get you killed, so your specialist weapon can kill you, which is never something you want a specialist weapon to do. And, like, the dragon is burning places everywhere. There's a lot of places you really can't camp. Dragon Strikes are awesome. I will give it that. The lockdown phase is awesome. But then it also has, like, the drones. I don't even remember what the fuck they are called. But those stupid white drones that spawn in. And it's just a pain sometimes. And then also turning on Pack-a-Punch on this map. It can be very tedious if you don't have a good weapon. I remember when I first tried turning on Pack-a-Punch on this map, it took me... I failed many times, and I just kept dying. Because I had no idea how to do it. And obviously, to someone who's just starting out to the game, it's very, very difficult. So, in my opinion, Gorod Krovi is still a good map. Like, don't get me wrong. None of the BO3 maps, in my opinion, are bad. It's just, compared to the other BO3 maps, I think Gorod Krovi is 4th on this list. Coming in at number 3, ladies and gentlemen, we have Revelations. Now, Revelations, to me, is a map I can hop on and have a casual zombies experience. It is obviously a very simple map, having 2 of the best one weapons of all time, Little Arnie's. It has the Dragon Shield, which is the most overpowered shield. It has the Ragnaroks, which are great for camping. You can camp so much with this setup. But it's just fun. If you want to get into the groove of zombies, I would recommend playing this map. Power is super, super easy. It's kind of like Origins, but you reverse the corrupt keepers, and it's very easy. You have obviously the god masks. Pack-a-Punch is super easy. Like, this map is a ton of fun. Obviously, it's a very big nostalgia trip, which is nice. Like, we haven't obviously had something like this in Zombies before. We haven't had a map where it's every single Zombies map that we've ever had to play. And it's very unique in that. Obviously, people could say, "Oh, it's not new. It's something like it's all old zombies maps, just reuse content." This is what people wanted back then. I'm not like people wanted to play this kind of a map to kind of commemorate the end of the Aether storyline. Then they kind of fucked that up with BO4. But regardless, I think Revelations is actually a really good map. I think it's a ton of fun. and in my opinion, it deserves to get number 3 on this list. You know, it's good for casual players, it's good for competitive players. If you want to get a high round, I recommend this map. Coming in at number 2, ladies and gentlemen, we have Shadows of Evil. Now, when I first started playing zombies, this was one of the first maps I played, and I hated it. It was so difficult and so tedious for me. Then, of course, I saw Zetsubou and then changed my mind about everything. But in my opinion, Shadows of Evil is actually a ton of fun. It mixes Mob of the Dead with, I don't want to say Origins, but kind of, I don't know. It really doesn't turns Mob of the Dead into just a city. You have the Margwa, you have the best wonder weapon of all time, or at least one of the top wonder weapons of all time in the Apotheon Servant. You have the Margwas, which is a lot of people agree is the best boss ever. I really don't know where I would rank it. You have an interesting story with the Shadow Man. You've got the rituals, kind of like you would on Revelations, where you have to unlock 4 different sections. To me, it's just a ton of fun. There is a lot to be loved about this map. This map is also very beautiful. Like, obviously, like for example, if you go to Mauer Toten, it is a city map and it is beautiful. Same with Shadows of Evil. I don't know why they do the city map so well, but you know, it is what it is. Shadows of Evil is a ton of fun. I think everyone can agree this is at least one of the top zombies maps of all time, and it deserves number 2 on our list. But, ladies and gentlemen, the best zombies map in BO3 has to be Eisendrache. Eisendrache is basically the simpler version of Origins, and that's not a bad thing at all. Obviously, Origins is one of the top maps of all time. This map took what Origins was and made it simpler for for less skilled players. And you have amazing wonder weapons in the bows. Obviously, there's a lot of debate on whether the bows or stabs are better. I think they're just both amazing. We should just agree on that. You have the Ragnarok. Obviously, the Panzer makes his return a lot more beefy this time. You get a Death Ray. You've got just a ton of stuff. And it is such a fun map because it's really... It's good to get in the groove of high rounds, especially with the Lightning Bow. And in my opinion, I think Eisendrache is easily one of the top 3, maybe top 2 maps of all time. I still, in my opinion, think Origins is the best map. But Eisendrache is a ton of fun to play either solo, multiplayer. You have 4 different unique wonder weapons that don't really feel the same to one another. Like you have the Lightning Bow, which makes a tornado, electric tornado, which is basically the ice staff's charge shot combined with the lightning staff. You got the fire bow, you have the void bow, you have the wolf bow. There is a ton of different strategies you can run under Eisendrache, and that's kind of why I like it, that you can either one game you can camp, one game train, one game you can play with the team. The Easter egg is also really good on this map, and in my opinion, Eisendrache is easily not easily, because Shadows has a argument, but in my opinion, Eisendrache is the best map in BO3 Zombies. Well, anyway guys, I hope you all enjoyed this video today. If you did, please do leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more zombies content or whatever the hell I decide to do next. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace out.
Ballin' every day now, like the MVP. Could've stopped at any time, but then I wouldn't be free. Could've fought